Hello, you guys. And can you believe we're already halfway through year 2026? Like, seriously? And this year from January, I did like a monthly review, but today I'm gonna do mid year review. Uh, Before mid year review, I'm gonna do my June wrap up. Actually, I don't have that much in June wrap up. That's why I didn't make any separate video for that. It's just like, wait, I have my journal. So, exercise only 3 days, reading only 5 days, but learning skills I did for whole month, but I didn't pick any new skills this month. Actually, I was kind of like stuck, so I was unable to do anything, to be honest, even though I didn't posted that much video. Maybe I posted one long video and one short video. That's it. And I don't want to comment anything on my June wrap up. I think it will be better if we move forward towards our mid year review. So let's just get started. So at the start of year, I decided to have two main habits and I thought I will do it daily. That is workout and reading. And how much I did it, I will pop up the graph on screen and you can see that. To be honest, firstly I thought my exercise graph will be from low to high and reading graph will be high to low, but surprisingly it's opposite. And okay, it's fine if it's opposite, but what I understood from it. So firstly we will talk about exercise. So what I decided that I will do exercise daily. And in Jan, my workout, I followed workout app, so it was like low exercises to hardcore exercises up to 30 days. Time and the number of exercises increase, and I thought I will able to do that exercise for all the months because I started from low to high. But no, that's not possible. To be honest, for females, month is not for 30 days, it's only for 27 or 28 days. And with that, uh, maybe we are not in mood to do exercise daily, and our body also need rest. So rather than doing for like a whole week, it's like we can do like 5 days exercise, 1 day rest, or 6 day exercise, 1 day for a rest. I think I should follow that. It will be better so that my mind won't think like, oh, I have to do it daily. So that I can trick my mind like, no, I just have to do 7 days, or sorry, I just have to do it for 6 days and then I can take rest. And it depends upon person to person. Even though, to be honest, when I met my like doctor, he said that it's better to do exercise for 4 days and take a gap. So we can try that as well. And with that, we are not in mood to do heavy exercises every day. So I think we should do like a different patches. Like someday if there is not too much energy, so then little bit yoga. If in high energy, then high energy exercises proper. And again, depends, we can add different like yoga, tai chi, gym exercises, home workout, as like you can do like, you should able to do it daily, or you should able to do it like 4 days gap, again 4 days gap. It's not supposed to like, today I'm not in mood to do hardcore exercises. So if we distribute exercise like that, it will be even more better to continue for rest of the month, or whatever you can say, rest of the life. So that's what I understood in this 6 months, that I don't have 30-day month, I just have 27 or 28 days month. And I need to take rest after 4 days or 5 days. It depends. And because of mood fluctuation, we should have 2 3 exercise routines. So I That's what I understood, and I think so it will be helpful for you people as well. So do give it a try. And next one was reading. Now, for book, what we supposed to do, if we can't read lots of pages per day, then one page per day or one paragraph per day or one line per day. That I think so best statistics to keep up with book reading. And don't get a book because somebody suggested you or it's trending. Get a book which, like, you just feel like it's easy, I can read it. Take that kind of book. In my case, it's interesting. I have good relationship with books. I don't even remember when I started reading books. So yeah, that's not case that I can't read it. But the thing is, what I observe, book calls me when I actually need to read those lines from that books. So most of the time, what happens? I started reading one book, then I take one gap, and somehow I started reading another book, and that's what I need to read at that time naturally. So this is my thing. So I think so it is like applicable for other people as well. It depends. So that was good. Like for 6 months I don't have any complaint with my reading. Like, I reread some books, I pick up new one. It was good. And if you want to continue, just simply pick up any book you like. And if it's not possible to read one page per day, then just read one line or one paragraph per day. It will be great to like continue with it. And I'm happy with my reading, by the way. When it come to skills, I thought I should learn new things in 2026. So first month I tried meditation, then learning Korean language, then learning chess, then learn German language. After that, I don't have time, that much time, so I refreshed my guitar skills. And what else? Yeah, I did origami. So I do try to learn new things, and I did it very nicely, I think so. And good thing is, meditation was, I don't think that's really my cup of tea right now, at least. But learning new language and chess, I continued it not just for a month. Like, I started learning different language in February, and I'm still continuing it because of app. I think learning something from app or keeping streaks, that's very helpful. Duolingo have like streak options, so it helped me more to learn two language and chess. If we do same thing with other skills as well, or if any other habit as well, then it's great. You will able to continue it for like rest of the time. So I'm quite happy with my skills. And when it comes to work, yeah, it's okay. I do completed main task which I have to do, but June month task I was unable to do it. If I look at my 6 month progress or new learning skills, I'm happy with new learning because at least I'm trying. I'm trying to do my best in it. And the thing which is like, progress, I think it's slow. I need to put little bit catalyst in it. Uh, yeah, but it's fine. Maybe that's how growth looks like. Slow, but in long term, maybe it helpful. So yeah, that was the thing. When it comes to videos, see, sometimes if I see my May month, I post it very nice, long short videos, very good. Like, I literally followed that timetable. But except May, I was unable to do it in any month. I'm posting or I'm taking gap. So what happens when we are in flow state? We are able to think about ideas, but when we are not in flow state, it just create creativity block. So I think when I'm in like in a creative state, when I'm in flow state, actually, at that time I should write lots of ideas and scripts, or I should think how I'm gonna do it and how I'm gonna present it. Because when we are not in flow state, it takes a lot to, you feel literally stuck. You think, no, you can't cope up with this YouTube channel. So, yeah, I think in flow state, it doesn't matter. I'm talking about videos, but for any work, if you're in flow state, write it down, schedule it, whatever you want to do it. Because when you are in, when you're not in flow state, at that time, those all database will help you to grow or help you to continue with your work. Doesn't matter it's a video or any academics or anything. But yeah, that's, I think so, main tip I will like to give you in this video. When you are in flow state, do as much you can, or have a database, so that you can do better when you're not in mood or when you're in like a stuck situation. So that was a pro tip for you guys. And this is my mid-year review. What do you think about half year, like 6 months of 2026? Do comment it, and let me know what you think, how your half year went. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.